such a lively mood today? You must be feeling better.
Well, there's nothing wrong with me, thank you very much. I just had a touch of the marsh fever. But I'm feeling fine now. Just fine. Well enough to go riding today with Forbes Lamont.
Why, your wedding is only a few weeks away. I'd have thought you'd be spending all your time with James. After all, he is the man you're marrying.
Just because I'm honoring him with the privilege of marrying into our family doesn't mean I'm obliged to spend my last days of freedom in his boring company.
You make marriage sound like a jail sentence. Won't be that way for Billy and me.
Billy Hazard is no different than the rest of them. You silly fool. You believe in all those lies he writes in his letters about how he loves you and he wants to marry you? Why, he said those very words to me once upon a time.
You only hate Billy because he wants me now, instead of you.
Oh, Fred, that's not true. I'm trying to protect you. You're my sister, after all.
Well, then try to understand that I love Billy. And that we are gonna be married. Soon.
Of course you are.
And we'll have a big family and 12 children.
It's 12 more than I'll be breeding. Will you just make sure that he marries you first?
If you can hear me, Mrs. Lamont, I want you to know I'm here to help you. You're safe. Your husband's here. He's terribly worried. I'll do all I can, but you must do everything I ask. You must force yourself to eat.
I've tried everything I could to persuade her, Doctor, but she refuses. Don't you, dear?
I will try to eat something. If the doctor tells me to.
Good. Now you must follow my regimen to the letter. Plenty of rest, hot tea, some solid food when you're feeling up to it. But more importantly, you must drink some of my celery tonic every day without fail. You'll see to it that she gets her medicine.
I'll spoon-feed it to her myself.
And this room must be aired out.
Certainly. In her delirium, she wouldn't let anyone in here to clean it for her.
You'll recover, my dear. I can't believe it. She's practically starved herself. After a week or so, your wife will be accustomed to the celery tonic. Then you may substitute the other formulation.
The one containing the laudanum.
Yes. From your description of her behavior before the mental collapse, I consider the treatment entirely necessary.
I wish there was some other way, but I just can't think of anything else to calm her nerves. I'm afraid of what she might do to herself if I'm not here to watch out for her.
Of course. You understand there will be symptoms. Fatigue, signs of early aging, all of which can be accountable to natural causes. The stress and strain of normal living. Mrs. Lamont need never know she's taken laudanum.
One more question, Doctor. How long can this treatment be continued?
Indefinitely. But I'm afraid that after a while she won't be able to function without it.
Thank you, Doctor. Hey, Doctor.
Madeline. Madeline.
Ori, how nice to see you again.
What's wrong? Did you change your mind about leaving? I've waited at the chapel for you every day. I know it's dangerous to come here, but I had to see that you were all right. Meet me tomorrow. I have to know what's wrong.
I'm sorry, it's too difficult.
Matt.
Ori?
Justin, I've come about the invitation to Ashton's wedding. It's next week, and we hadn't gotten your reply yet, so...
My apologies. I've been hoping that Madeline will be well enough to attend.
Is there anything I can do?
She's under a doctor's care. He says it's nothing serious, just a weakness in the blood. One of those mysterious ailments that women are heir to. I think you should go back into the house now, my dear. You've been out here long enough.
Well, we hope you'll both be at the wedding. It's Sunday after next, remember?
We'll surely try. Madeline, say goodbye to Ori.
Goodbye, Ori.
Ladies and gentlemen, maintain your posture, please. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. Thank you.
Would you lovely ladies excuse me for just a second?
Madeline. Madeline? I'm glad you came.
I beg your pardon?
Why have you shut me out? I wish you'd tell me what I've done.
Have you seen my husband anywhere? I must find him.
Talk to me. Let me help you.
There's no need.
Then just let me see you again, just once.
No, that's impossible.
Madeline, I will not give up.
Please leave me alone.
Of course, James. expressed to me his interest in politics, but to be called upon to help guide the secessionist movement, well, I just had no idea I'd be marrying such a powerful and influential man. And as his wife, I hope I can only live up to such an honor.
You'd make a mighty fine First Lady of the Republic of South Carolina.
Do you agree, Brett?
Of course. That's what you want.
James' happiness is what I want.
And if we can get the rest of the southern states to secede, who knows, James? You may be elected president of something a lot bigger.
And the first thing I'd do is put an end to those damn northern abolitionists. Like the Hazard woman.
Perhaps you have forgotten that the Hazard family are our friends.
I'm afraid I neglected to tell you that Brett's keeping company with Virgilia's brother, Billy.
We plan to be married.
Well then, please accept my apology. In my deepest regret.
Isn't it the most beautiful little ring you ever saw? And when the sun shines, it just...
I swear I've never seen anything so beautiful.
Forbes, I thought you'd left. And without saying goodbye to me.
I'm here to pay you my final respects and to escort you over to your husband. James seems unable to escape the attention of his political allies. May I? I wonder if your husband would be gracious enough to let me escort you to your bedroom. That is, if you felt a sudden headache coming on real suddenly.
It would be rude of me to desert our guests.
You once told me that if you married James, you'd still want me. Does that hold true?
I never say anything I don't mean, Forbes, but... Well, there's something I want to return.
Anything.
It involves my sister and Billy Hazard.
That sure is a crime. Brett wanting to marry that Yankee when she could have me.
I might have married Billy if it weren't for little sister. And the fact that he called you and me in the cotton dock.
He never said anything about that, did he?
No, but it doesn't mean he won't. James would divorce me quicker than a snake's smile if he found out. And kill you. Now, there's a way we can get rid of that Yankee and not have anything to worry about. If you help me.
What is going on in that devilish mind of yours?
You'll find out. Another time. I refuse to talk business on my wedding day.
Oh, James.
Oh,
James. No.
Oh, yeah. Are you all right?
Oh, must you talk about it? I'm so embarrassed.
Well, there's nothing to be ashamed of. This being your first time and all. It's only natural.
I had no idea it would be so discomforting.
No, you'll learn to enjoy lovemaking, I promise.
You're not disappointed by my lack of experience, are you?
Oh, on the contrary. I wouldn't have had it any other way.
I saved myself for you, James.
No.
But you'll have to learn to be gentle with me and let me grow accustomed to my duty as your wife. A little patience and understanding's all I ask for.
I'll try to make it easier on you.
But there's no rush now, James. We have plenty of time for that. We have our whole lives ahead of us, James.
Well, yes, of course, but we won't have to wait that long, will we?
Our whole lives, James, dear. Remember that now. You go to sleep. Go on. Good night. As if I weren't even married. Having to move back here with my husband's off having a gay old time in New Orleans. James thought that I'd stay cooped up in that miserable little empty house of his with no one to talk to but house slaves. He was sadly mistaken. Ori, take me to New Orleans.
What? Out of the question.
Why? I want to spend some time with my husband. We didn't even have a proper honeymoon.
Well, the secessionist movement is obviously of greater importance to James.
It's important to both of us. I happen to share his views.
Well, then you should realize the danger of what your husband is advocating for South Carolina and the rest of the states. You're stoking a fire that's ready to burn out of control.
Well, maybe a raging fire is just what we need to get people like you to join our fight.
What is it gonna take to make you understand that we need northern industry to survive? The separation of states will only mean the South's downfall.
What about slavery? Are you willing to do away with it? I hardly think so. It just wouldn't look right. You out there in the fields, side by side with Mama and Brett.
You're right. You do belong with your husband.
And you're gonna take me to New Orleans?
No. You're just gonna have to wait for him at his plantation, not this one.
Let us not forget, my friends, we fought a revolution against tyranny to found this nation. That's right. Will we let the federal government dictate to the state of South Carolina? Will we let it dictate to any sovereign state? No, my friends. Because states have rights. Rights to which we are guaranteed by the Constitution of the United States. And if the federal government doesn't see fit to recognize those rights, I'll say we form our own country. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. In Dixieland where I was born, early on one Boston morning. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, hooray, in Dixieland I'll take my stand. Live and die, Dixie. Away, 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 and down, Dixie. Away, 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 and down, Dixie.
Yes, it was.
Your speech tonight was an unqualified success, James.
The crowd rose to their feet so many times, I lost count.
I consider myself extremely fortunate, sir, to have heard you express your views. Our views. So eloquently.
Thank you, Major Ben. I'm glad you share our sentiments and not those of Mr. Jefferson Davis.
Well, many of us in the military abhor Davis's cowardly policies.
I will give him credit for his past heroism.
Past is right. Now all he wants is peace. As if there can be such a thing.
If the Union is dissolved and a new Southern nation falls under Davis's leadership, I'll have no place in either army. As a Southerner, I could never bear arms against my homeland.
but I could not support Jefferson Davis. That would be a great loss to the South, Major Bent. So we must make sure that Mr. Davis is never in a position to cost us the services of men like you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Your ladies are worth it, Madam Conti.
I like to think so. OTA will be available in half an hour or so. Perhaps one of the other girls.
OTA is the only one worth waiting for, as far as I'm concerned.
These gentlemen are my guests this evening, Madam Conti.
Gentlemen, make your selection. You'll excuse me, gentlemen, but Mary Lou is so new in the field, she doesn't know how to fend for herself. And that's not good for my business.
You are a generous man, sir. A man in my position likes to take care of his friends. Is this all, Remain? Yes. Do you know him? Very well. We were at West Point together. And later he served under me in the Mexican War. In fact, he was decorated for bravery under my command at Churubusco. I take it this is your wedding picture, Mr. Huntoon? I'm proud to say so. My lovely wife there is Remain's sister. Well, she's beautiful indeed. You're a lucky man. And who is this lady? I recall seeing her before. Madeline Lamont, a close friend of the family. That's peculiar. I don't recognize the name. Only the face is familiar. Of course, such beauty would be hard to forget. It'll come to me in time. Well, I'll remember that face. But for now, sir, my congratulations on your beautiful bride. Thank you, Major.
Will it be Suzanne again?
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Since I must wait for OTA, madam, why don't we share a bottle of champagne in your office? I have a sudden desire to see that room again.
Paul, bring the finest bottle of champagne. You've always admired that painting, Major.
Yes, I have. Didn't you once tell me she used to work for you?
Oh, she was even more beautiful than OTA. And more expensive.
To you, madam, your love of beauty is exceeded only by your love of money.
Oh, how true.
Whatever became of the woman?
She died quite a while ago. She was very special to me. I was lonely when she left. But she loved him. And there was nothing I could do.
Who was it that she loved?
A customer. With slightly less exotic taste than yours. Why are you so curious?
Because the woman in that portrait reminds me of someone that I once loved and lost. You and I share a most painful memory, madam. Please, tell me about it.
Well, his name was Nicholas Fabre. He was respected, very wealthy man. When Laurette told me he'd asked her to marry him, I couldn't help but laugh. I told her he didn't have to marry her to sleep with her. He'd already paid for that privilege.
But did they marry?
Yes, had a child, a little girl. The birth was very hard. She died soon after.
What happened to the child?
Fabre left town soon after Laurette died. Took their daughter. It was the best thing. Too many people knew what her mother was.
You mean what she had been?
Was. A one-quarter negress. A quadroon.
Then the child has nigger blood in her.
Laurette was never that to me.
It is indeed a tragic story, madam. A sorry ending to the woman who inspired that beautiful painting. Do you know where the child is today?
She must be a woman now. I only hope she's kept a secret. If it ever got out.
Well, certainly, it's safe with me, madam. I assure you of that.
Well, I'm sure OTA is ready for you now.
Billy's only got a short leave. You don't suppose we can miss each other, do you?
No, I don't, Brett. We haven't even gotten to Belvedere yet. We won't be seeing Billy till we catch our train in Philadelphia on our way back, all right?
Well, I guess I'm a little anxious.
No. I do know how you feel. Because I can hardly wait to give George his first share of the profits from the mill.
It'll be wonderful to see George and Constance again.
Yes, it will.
Thank you for letting me come along, Ori.
Well, it is more pleasant with a traveling companion, as you so astutely pointed out back home.
Train's due in the station in 5 minutes, folks. 5 minutes.
Excuse me, sir. We'll be changing trains when we arrive, and we have a lot of luggage. Could you possibly find a baggage man for us in the depot?
Couldn't say. Maybe you should have brought some of your slaves to help you.
I ask you a civil question.
I'll call the car porter.
What is wrong with these people? We've run into nothing but his kind since we started this trip. Is it me? Am I doing something wrong?
You're speaking with a southern accent.
We are in Maryland. We haven't even left the South.
There are a lot of people here more Yankee than Southern. Everything has changed, Doris, since we visited the hazards. I can feel it. We're not welcome here anymore.
And you still want to marry Billy?
Just as much as you want to remain friends with George.
I want that, yes. But can I have it?
$80,000. I can't believe it, Ori. I can't wait till Stanley hears about this. He told me that mill would be a cataclysmic disaster.
Sort of like our train ride north.
Well, you relax. You ran into some ignorant people on the train. You know, we're not all like that. Well, some of us are. Which reminds me, my sister's here.
Virgilia's home?
Temporarily. She only comes home when she needs to. For money.
Thank you.
And supplies. For the cause. She looks like hell.
Is, she still living in Philadelphia?
You mean, is she still married to Grady? I think so, although she hasn't seen fit to tell us.
Must be very difficult for you.
It was terrible for my mother. I don't think she'll ever get over Virgilia marrying a Negro.
You, what about you?
I could accept Virgilia's marriage if I understood her reasons for doing it. Enough of that. How's Charles? Is he still down in Texas fighting Indians?
No, past history. He has now crossed the Rio Grande and is chasing some Mexican bandit named Cortina.
Ha! Thank God there's one person in our two families that knows who he's fighting and why.
Excuse me, darling. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I need a man's opinion. Do you like it?
It's beautiful.
I should say you have never looked more lovely.
Oh, thank you, Ari. George bought it for me. It's from Paris. And I'm going to wear it to the night of the first charity ball at Lehigh Station.
A Charlesworth original.
Now, you don't think it's a bit too Irish, do you?
Oh, it's beautiful.
It looks absolutely lovely on you, dear.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I know it's a bit too grand for the occasion, raising funds for a new schoolhouse, but I don't care. George bought it for me, and you know I love it.
Virgilia, I warn you, just this once, keep your dreadful opinion to yourself.
Get out of my way!
You'll only accept them.
Virgilia, what a surprise.
Hello, Brett. Hello, Ori.
Virgilia.
I hadn't heard you were visiting.
Well, no wonder. I'm the best kept secret in this family. Do you know that George tried to lock me away in the attic? But I managed to escape because I found this teeny tiny window and I crawled out. Virgilia, please. Well, you'll all be happy to hear that I'll be leaving first thing in the morning for Chambersburg. That's right. To help in the work of the great John Brown. Have you heard of him?
Who hasn't? He and his 5 sons butchered slavery settlers in Kansas. He's nothing but a murderer.
I expected you'd say something like that. To slander anybody who dares to do something about slavery. You should never have allowed her to stay.
Julia, you promised me.
He's planning massacres the way you're gonna help him?
John Brown is the new Messiah. And one day he'll lead your slaves in a great revolution. And any man that stands in our way will die in blood and fire. And you'll be the first.
We're leaving now. Come on, Brett.
Oh, no, Ori, wait, please. You are my flesh and blood, but this time you've gone too far. Now, I want you out of this house.
No, Mother, let them go. They won't listen to the truth. That's one thing too much for a Southerner to bear.
The truth? You don't even know the meaning of the word. And I am sick and tired of taking the blame for every wrong that's ever been done in the South. And I will not stand here and be lied to by some filthy twist.
Ori, that's enough.
Crazy woman. You and your black breeding farms. Where do you get such fantasies? From yellowback novels? Does just thinking about it arouse you? Is that why you married Grady? To find out for yourself? I told you to stop it.
You are an evil man, and evil sees evil in everything. But you and your kind are finished. I warned you this day would come, and it's here!
Shut up! Shut your mouth and get back to your nigger husband where you belong! I think that apologies are in order. This time, I will not accept them. This time, you'll offer one to all of us. You are taking her part in this. I take issue with her words and her ways. But my sister's on the right side. And we have nothing more to say to each other. You're right. We haven't. Kindly have our luggage delivered to the Manor House Hotel. We will be leaving for home in the morning. Come on, Brett.
Didn't know better, I could swear he deliberately provoked Virgilia in order to embarrass our family.
Not another word, Isabel! Not one more word!
I don't believe he did that. How could he just leave and not apologize for what he said?
You both should have apologized. As well as Virgilia. Especially Virgilia.
Well, you're the one who keeps insisting we let her in every time she comes scratching at the door.
I feel so sorry for her, George. None of her family seems able to accept her marriage.
Are you sure it's a marriage and not just a political statement?
I think she really loves Grady.
Like you love me.
I want to believe that. I know it's easier to blame Virgilia for everything, but it doesn't change the difference between Ori's and my beliefs.
Come here, darling.
Ori Main is the best friend you have. And both of you have jeopardized that friendship by quarreling over what's wrong in this country. And you know it hasn't settled a thing.
I know that, but my feelings are just as strong as his. I'm not advocating Virgilia's or John Brown's methods, but I don't believe that a man should be held in bondage simply because his skin is black. Now, how can I oppose everything that Ori stands for and still be his friend?
I love you.
I love you too.
Well, wish me luck. Ori, I want to thank you for letting Brett see me. I know it wasn't something you found easy to do.
She told you about what happened to Belvedere?
Yes. That's between you and my brother. It's got nothing to do with Brett and me.
No, Billy, I disagree.
You want to be married. You can't withhold your consent because of what happened with George.
No, of course not. But I was and still am unsure about your marriage for the very reasons your brother and I disagreed on.
You expect us to wait until the problems of this country are solved?
It might be a very wise decision.
And what if we decide
to go ahead and get married without your permission.
I don't believe my sister will go against the wishes of her family. But of course, you're free to ask her.
Thank you. I intend to do just that.
Excuse me. Come on.
All right. We'll work it out somehow.
I'll write to you.
All right. Goodbye.
Board! All aboard, please!
Let's go.
Virgilia, what are you doing here?
I'm going back where I belong, Billy.
What?
All aboard!
It's my life. I should be the one to decide, not you.
Now you're talking like Ashton. If you intended to find me, you tell me straight out.
No, I won't do that. At least not while there's still a chance you might change your mind.
Just stay where you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to get off the train.
Where are we?
We've been detoured.
We're at Harper's Ferry, miss. Now, please hurry. They already shot one man. Come on.
Step lively now. You're gonna make you slavers dance to a different tune.
We're here to feed the slaves in Virginia.
I demand to know why we're being held like this. One more move and you won't be traveling on, slaver.
Put down your gun, Oliver. We have no quarrel with these people.
I take it that you are the leader here, sir.
I am, sir. And I advise you to use a more respectful tone when speaking to me and my men. You have the honor of addressing Captain Smith, Commander-in-Chief of the Provisional Government of the United States. And these are members of my staff.
You talk as though we're at war, sir.
We most certainly are at war. My men and I came all the way from Kansas to make sure justice prevails and to ensure the freedom of Negroes in this state.
What will you do to us?
I mean you no harm. But the militia must be convinced of our purpose.
to free the slaves of this state.
Then they call for a truce, and we'll negotiate for your release. But I warn you, one move is made against me and my men, we shoot to kill.
All right, slavers. Into the station house.
Here's the man. Move on, lady. Get in there. Step on it now.
He's magnificent, isn't he?
Julia.
I was taking your advice, Mr. Maine, and I was going back to my nigger husband. But Grady found me first, along with his brave soldiers.
Don't you see you're in terrible danger here?
Stay where you are. We got orders to shoot anyone who give us trouble.
And surely you can guess who issued those orders, Mr. Maine. He may call himself Captain Smith, but we know who he is, don't we? We once talked about the man who would save this country. And I am so happy you have finally met the great John Brown.
Grady, you have to get her away from here. Don't you know what's gonna happen to all of you? Listen to me.
I don't want to hear nothing from you. So go on with the others. Before I kill you.
Put the gun down, Grady, and get Virgilia out of here.
I don't take orders from trash like you. Not anymore. Thousands more. Slaves, just like I was, gonna join us here. Captain say so. Anybody try to stop us, their blood gonna run in the streets.
Blood is going to run.
Grady, don't you see? You can't win. The blood will be yours.
Then, white man, I'll have yours first.
No!
Grady, no! Leave him be. Yes, Miss Lori. You never expected to see me again, did you? Oh, Prime. I belong to his daddy. But if Mr. Ori here let me go free, if it wasn't for him, I'd be dead these 10 years.
Brian, you are with us now. You're a free man and you don't owe him anything.
Freedom up north, it just wasn't what I thought it would be. Most folks don't treat Negroes no better. I come to the captain cause I didn't have nowhere else to go, and I just got so sick and tired of running and hiding, and it's just better to fight like a man and die like one.
Captain! Captain! I heard the militia's on its way. And some of them town folks got guns, too.
I'll never get these people back on the train. We're going to move it out.
What about hostages?
We'll take them out of this town.
Move!
We don't have much time.
All right! Get those people back on the train!
Let's move it now.
Move.
Unhand me.
Virgilia, you gotta get back on the train. There's no place for you.
No, I'm not leaving.
It's too dangerous.
I love you. I want to be with you.
Virgilia, don't. You gotta let me go.
All right, get them locked out of there. Ain't got much time now. Come on, let's go. Quick, for the town. Do a little work. Get up there.
The militia be almost here.
You heard that. Now you gotta hide. I'll come back for you later.
You want me to stay with you and fight?
Julia, please. Please, ma'am, you got to.
There's some of them renegades.
Ready? Aim. Fire! Second squad, advance!
I can fight!
Please. I was a free man. But I'm...
Oh, I just pray you're not gonna die.
Julie. I was... Remember, I...
No! Murderers! You're all murderers!
Come on, come on.
Don't you touch my husband! I'll see you rot in hell first! You think he's dead, don't you? He's not dead. He's free. Free.
Come on, Missy, let's go. Come on, man.
Free.
They never should have hung him. Because while he lived, he was just a lunatic. Now they turned him into a martyr. Emerson's even calling him a saint.
I've had nightmares thinking about that night at Harper's Ferry. And yet, bad as it seemed, I feel sorry for those men.
Sorry? Brett, don't you understand where he got the support for his raid? From northern abolitionists. They gave him money to arm slaves. The Marines found hundreds of guns in this farmhouse where he stayed.
Weapons for the slaves he thought would join him?
Yes. The South will stand for a lot of things, but not for Yankees giving niggers guns to murder white men. Now even the Southerners that don't own slaves will go against the North.
You're talking about a wall. Between us and people that we love.
I'm afraid there may be no way to stop it now. Well, stupid.
Body lines are loaded in the grave, but his soul goes marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His soul goes marching on. He's gone to be a soldier in the army of the Lord. He's gone to be a soldier in the army of the Lord. He's gone to be a soldier in the army of the Lord. His soul goes marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Hello, Virginia.
Congressman Green.
It's been a long time since that night you made a speech in Philadelphia.
What do you want here?
I've come to take you out. All of the arrangements have been made.
I don't understand.
You're free to go, my dear.
No. No, there was an insurrection at Harper's Ferry. I want to stand trial for my part in it.
As far as the world is concerned, you had no part in it.
That isn't true.
Your enemies are not going to give you the platform of a trial. They realize now that it was a fatal error to condemn and execute John Brown. Please. They hear those voices outside the window, too. They don't want another martyr right now, especially not a woman. Julia, you can't help the cause or yourself by staying here. Come with me. Please.
How did you know where to find me? You never knew me by the name I use now.
I admit you made it difficult. I'd heard some time ago that you'd taken residence with a former slave named Grady, that you'd helped him escape from South Carolina. And then I lost track of you.
Most people did.
And then I read an account of the raid on Harper's Ferry. The name Garrison Grady appeared on a list of the dead. I wasn't sure it was the same Grady, because that first name is very unusual for a Negro.
He took his name from Garrison, the great Boston abolitionist.
That thought occurred. So I made some inquiries. I asked about the woman who was questioned but not held in Virginia. And then I heard that a Mrs. Grady was being held here in Washington, incommunicado. And that's when I found you at the asylum.
They put me in there so everyone would think I was crazy.
And are you?
What do you think?
I assume you used the name Mrs. Grady to spare your family embarrassment.
My family? Those hypocrites? No, my dear Congressman.
Please, call me Sam.
If you prefer, Sam. I didn't want my family to know where I was. Not to spare them embarrassment. But to keep them, especially my brother George, from interfering. I wanted my day in court.
I understand that.
But the reason for calling myself Mrs. is because that's what I am. And I'm proud of it.
Do you mean to say that you actually married? That is to say, you and Grady took legal vows?
We loved each other. He was a good, good man.
I'm sure he was. And he died in a good cause, a noble cause.
His death will be avenged.
Many people in the North are already demanding it. For all the heroes of Harper's Ferry.
Well, I'm not one of those. So why did you bother to get me out?
My dear Virginia, you may remember that some years ago I expressed my interest in you.
I do. When I gave my first speech, you were kind enough to compliment me on it.
I complimented you on more than your speech, if you recall.
And I recall reminding you of your marital status. Has that changed?
No. I'm as married as I ever was. But, my dear Virginia, I'm not asking you to forget that.
I'm glad you're not. Sam, I may never get over Grady's death. But if I ever do think about another man, I would have to think about another marriage.
Don't make your terms too hard and fast, my dear.
Meaning what? Meaning I've lost some value, some bargaining position by marrying Grady?
You know it's not that. No, I mean that the man you should be with ought to be a man who can best serve your needs. He may prove to be married. He may even prove to be me.
I never asked you for your help, sir.
But someday you might. And I will be in a position to help you. I'm rapidly becoming one of the most powerful men in Congress, and I generally get what I want.
I understand. I'm grateful for the help you gave me tonight. Please don't bother to get up. I'd prefer to leave on my own power. And if I do ever need your help again, I thank you for telling me your terms in advance.
Thinking about Ari again, aren't you? You know, George, I just can't believe the two of you. Grown men, best friends, and every time you argue, neither one of you can seem to bring yourself to make it up. George, the longer you wait, the harder it'll become.
I know that, Constance. Seeing this has made me think of Mexico again. My God, were we ever that young? Look at this one, smiling. Somebody tell me what he's got to smile about.
Why, he knows that Lincoln's going to be elected.
And if he is, the next marching that boy does will be off to war.
But, George, you want Lincoln to be president, don't you?
I'm all for a Republican victory, Constance. But if he wins the election, we lose the South. They've made that very clear.
But we're against the South. We've helped hundreds of slaves escape.
Yes. But everything that I do is opposed to what Ori stands for. That's what makes it so hard for me to go to him. And if we go to war, what's wrong between us will never be made right. Ori will be my enemy. War is killing, Constance. Killing your enemies.
Shouldn't be thinking about killing, George. You and I should be thinking about life, especially today. George, I got some very good news from Dr. McLean today. I was afraid to tell you. We've had so many disappointments, George.
But this time it's true.
We're going to have a baby in the spring.
I love you.
And I love you. And that is what is going to get us all through this.
After we do that, we must continue to remind people that Garrett Smith was a supporter of John Brown.
And do you think that's wise, Mrs. Grady? I just meant that committing himself to an asylum after
It
the
was
raid...
because he was afraid that he might be assassinated by a Southern slaver. Don't you believe that Mr. Smith will defeat that Illinois hypocrite?
Of course we do, Mrs. Grady. Lincoln must be defeated. And Garrett Smith is the man to do it.
Lincoln is a coward. He wants to allow slavery to continue where it already exists. That is against everything that Grady died for.
I know, Mrs. Grady. But Garrett Smith won't forget it.
I won't let anyone forget. We will finish what we began at Harper's Ferry.
Where have you been?
I'm only a few minutes late, Miss Madeline.
Where's my tonic? Give it to me.
I'm supposed to measure it out.
Where's Mom Sally? She wouldn't have kept me waiting. Where is she? I need her.
Mom Sally? She died, Miss Madeline. Don't you remember?
Good for them. Our boys are leaving West Point right and left.
How long before the war? What's your guess?
For more than a year. I'm planning to raise a personal regiment, which I intend to offer to evening, dear. Would you care for some refreshment?
No, thank you. I don't care for any.
Still a handsome woman.
A bit pale for my taste. But the change in her disposition is remarkable, Uncle. She seems so much calmer the last year or so.
Yes, I'm a fortunate man. Now tell me, what are the news? What are they saying in Charleston?
What do you want?
I thought the house had fallen down.
Just give it time, Brett. The house divided. You cannot stand. You cannot. Didn't I tell you to stay out of here?
Ori, you can't avoid me forever. You know what I want to talk to you about.
Well, I don't want to talk about Billy Hazard or any Hazard. The entire subject is distasteful to me. And therefore closed.
No! Ori, I've been waiting for a time when you would be sober and sympathetic. The kind of brother you used to be. Now I'm not sure if that will ever happen, and I can't wait any longer. I've had a letter from Billy. He's coming here to Charleston.
What?
He's been assigned to Fort Moultrie. He'll report to Sullivan's Island in November, and we can be married any time after that.
I forbid it.
Ori, I want peace in this family, and I want your approval. But now I'm not even sure that it matters.
You explain that.
I don't think you're qualified to make my decisions anymore. Or even your own. George Hazard was the only real friend you ever had. And ever since you quarreled with him, you've been mad at the world. You shut yourself off. You drink alone. You never smile. Well, I'm sorry for you, but I'm not going to let you ruin my life, too.
Then you pretend to marry Billy Hazard and forget about your family?
Family? Mother's on my side. And Charles is still Billy's best friend, even if he's off in Texas. It's your blessing that I want.
Brett, if Lincoln is elected, we will soon be going to war with the Yankees, all the Yankees. And if you want to marry one now, you are a fool.
Well, I'd rather be a fool than what you are. Somebody who doesn't care.
Brett. I do care.
Then why can't you understand what we feel? Is it because you've never let yourself be human enough to fall in love?
Whether I love or whether I do not love, it is none of your concern.
I pity you, Ori. You're afraid to let a woman mean something to you.
Brett, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Maybe you are. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
Mr. Ori. Mr. Ori. Mr. Ori. Miss Brett. She's gone. She's gone to Charleston.
Charleston in the middle of the night?
Yes, sir. Miss Brett, she took 4 trunks. And Cuffy, the driver.
Where was she going, a hotel?
No, sir. She said she'd be with Miss Ashton. Mrs. Huntoon. Miss Brett said she don't know when she coming back.
You had to clean this up and get the windows open in here.
Show your support for secession. Buy a cockade for your bonnet.
Cockade here, sir, for your bonnet or your lapel?
Well, cockade.
There's the gorilla the Yankees want to put in the White House.
Save your southern way of life. Buy a cockade for your bonnet or lapel.
Here it is. Here, missy, buy a cockade.
Here's the gorilla. Here's Gorilla Abe.
Oh, good. You're up.
I am now.
Isn't this the sweetest hat you ever saw? You see this here? This is what makes it a secession bonnet. Isn't it sweet?
It's lovely, Ashton. Except for the name.
But I'm on my way out now, but I have some coffee sent up for you. It's way past noon. I won't be back for supper.
Well, I guess we can talk tonight then? About Billy and the wedding.
Why, yes, I think we should. Now, honey, you know that you're welcome to stay here as long as you like, as far as I'm concerned, but, well, it's just a good thing that James is in Columbia helping organize the secession convention.
Why is that?
So we have time to make up a story. We can't tell James that you came here just to marry Billy Hazard. I think the last time they saw each other, Billy knocked James down and called him a custard-faced son of a... something or other.
I'm sorry, Ashton. Maybe I shouldn't have come to you.
Oh, you hush now. James is an old custard face. But don't you fret, I'll handle him an old brother or two.
Dear Ashton.
And we'll think of some way to make Billy feel welcome, in spite of what some folks here say about the Yankee vermin at Fort Moultrie.
Billy and I know what we face. In both parts of the country. But we love each other, so we're not going to let it matter.
It's your life, little sister.
It's not just mine. We hope our marriage is going to bring our families together again. Ashton, you don't still care for Billy, do you?
Fie, that was just a silly little infatuation. I have the marriage I need to get where I'm going. And we'll soon have you married, too. But right now, I've got to run. I have never seen Charleston so full of excitement. I declare, I can hardly stand it myself. Well, it was all I could do not to slap her silly face. Imagine Brett even thinking of marrying that Yankee. But of course I pretended to sympathize.
You did?
Well, naturally. So that I can have them both where I want them when the time comes.
Time for what?
For getting even. Bob's Lamont, you haven't forgotten. You promised that you'd help me get even with Brett and Billy Hazard. Now, you know that that's the only reason why I come here.
The only reason?
Well, maybe not the only reason. You are a wonderful lover, Forbes. Not like James. But even if I wanted to sleep with James, he's either too busy or too tired or too far away. I think he puts all he's got into politics.
James Huntoon doesn't know what he's got. Or if he does, he doesn't know what to do with it.
Let's not talk about him, or Brad, or that Yankee either.
Now, don't get previous. I want to know what you're prepared to do.
Can't you tell, darling?
I mean about stopping Brett from marrying Billy Hazard. And from that Yankee telling James about you and me in the cotton dock.
Well, I've got no objection about killing Hazard, or any other Yankee for that matter. But if he's posted to that Yankee fort, and that baboon Lincoln's elected, there's going to be a war. And the Yankees in the harbor will be the first ones to die. So what's the worry?
Well, I just don't like leaving something so personal for some old war to take care of.
Of course, I could let him marry her and then kill him. Then I'd have a wealthy widow, and I'd be rich no matter how the war turns out.
Even after she passed you over for him, don't you have any pride, Forbes?
I guess not. I'll leave the pride and the thinking up to you. Just tell me what you want, and I'll do it. Like always.
And if the Yankees want to elect Lincoln, I say to hell with them! We can govern ourselves a sight better than some backwoods rail splitter! The Yankees want to free our slaves? Well, let them come down here and try, by God! We'll give them a southern welcome they won't ever forget!
Lieutenant Hazard.
At your service.
Lieutenant Meade, this is Lieutenant Snyder.
Sir.
We're here to provide you safe conduct to Fort Moultrie.
It's beginning to feel as though I were on foreign soil.
There are safer tours of duty for northern officers these days.
Well, I didn't think it'd be this bad already.
This is what secession really means, my friends. That we get to keep what's ours. Our honor, our pride, and our slaves.
We want our slaves. Let the Yankees come down here.
If Lincoln don't like it, let it go back down to where it came from.
We're ready to fight, and Lincoln hasn't even been elected yet.
We're to hold the fort, no matter what happens.
We'd better get back.
So I was wondering if I might take a short leave to visit my fiancée. She's staying very near here on East Battery. Well, it's actually on my way there since I arrived early.
Your fiancée is in Charleston?
Yes, sir.
Well, you should send her home at once.
This is her home.
She's a southern girl.
So she is. And we're to be married here first chance we get.
Well, that's another problem, Lieutenant. As for seeing your fiancée now, I'm afraid that's out of the question.